Yes, I'm back the next day. Praise God for that. I had a problem coming here last night because another puncture, and I thought, well, shall I try anyway by pushing the bike, but no way. Glad I didn't try to do it now because they close this gate at 6 o'clock where I've just come through, so there would be no point in that. This is Porth Kerris where I am now, the other side where I finished yesterday. Such beautiful weather at the moment. Better conditions than yesterday. Beautiful sunshine. More of over there. And that is a diving school or something like that. Another view. Porth Kerris itself. Problem is with these places, you can become so attached that you feel like staying here all afternoon. It's so beautiful and so peaceful. But I've got a lot to do in approximately 4 hours, and a lot of mileage I hope to cover. Okay, I'm sort of exploring a bit round here. Not going too far up, and then I'm going to come back. Because there's a roadway that goes along the side, but doesn't unfortunately go near enough to the edge on this part. It looks to me as if this was the route of an old railway line, unless this was used for mining or something I don't know about, because the sleepers are still there and part of the railway's here. Possibly that was the bed of the railway going up there. Really sad shame when these old railways come into disuse. Interesting type of enclave here. Like gravestones to an old railway, the sleepers still exist. Right, I don't actually think I'm going to chance going past those cows, so I don't know whether they're going to be aggressive or not, whether they're balls on, I don't know. But over here is another road which leads from HOUSTOCK, I think, which is just behind there. So I shall be continuing afterwards and joining that road down below, God willing. Okay, I'm continuing from more or less the place where I left off at the lower pathway, which I've had to join all the way from Port HOUSTOCK, and show you the continuation of Port HOUSTOCK. Obviously there must have been a lot of things going on here at one point because of all these walls here. Quarrying, tin mining, I don't know. Maybe not tin mining, but something. I did notice further traces of the railway line down here. Okay, here is one of the old rails. Quite an interesting looking type of landscape we have around here. I have a feeling that is probably where I was before. The way to get to the upper part. Weird type of looking place really, this is. Don't spot any birds up there at all. Getting towards Port HOUSTOCK now. Route the railway here. Quarry over there, it's one of those things unfortunately that spoil the look of the place here. It's sort of out of place. It reminds me a little bit of Dartford. And we have everything including the kitchen sink dumped over there. Right, that is Port HOUSTOCK there, which I'll show you more in detail in a moment when I've gone to collect the bicycle again. Okay, I'm on what is supposed to be the beach at Port HOUSTOCK. Not much of a beach, really. Reminds me of Dover Harbour, where it's supposed to be called a beach, as far as I understand. And you go out there, and it's a load of old stones, and when you get right to the river, or the sea edge, it just goes down into a big dip, deep dip. suddenly. And this part here, the quarry, reminds me of the Flintstones film that I saw, where it had all of those dinosaurs performing all these acts of quarrying. Boat out there. Apart from that, this is the hamlet, I believe, because I cannot see a church around there, Porth Kerris. Okay then, this is Dean Quarry. One of the reasons why I couldn't go along from the left of the picture to the right of the picture. So unfortunately there's no public right of way here, but you're not really missing much. So all you seem to have here is sandbanks and more type of sandbanks. Dean Quarry this is. Okay, this is where I'm going to end off today. This is the last part of the quarry here. Looks as if they've stopped work for the day. And down here is, I believe, the Dean Point, and it's such a very, very small strip of land, only a few feet wide. I cannot understand why they do not give us public access to that, because it's on the quarry's land, but to have a fence from here, this part, would be sensible. And from where I'm standing here, they opened it out to a little tiny path, so you could just walk up to the end there, because it's not part of the land where they're quarrying. It just doesn't make sense, really. Stupidity. So this is what you get past the quarry area, which is very, very nice. But unfortunately I won't have time to go any further from here today, because apart from the fact that there are steps going down here, the next available exit along there is Februrary, and being that it's 18 minutes past 5 now, there's no way I believe I'd do that in the remaining piece of daylight, so it would make sense to just go back now and attempt the rest of it for an early time like I did today on a following day.